The rights of the accused, reading on page 287. The 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th Amendments provide guidelines for trying people accused of crimes. The framers designed these amendments to protect the rights of the accused. According to the 5th Amendment, the government cannot punish anyone for a crime without due process of law. This means that the law should always be fairly applied. A grand jury decides if there is enough evidence to indict or formally accuse the person. Without an indictment, the court cannot try someone for a serious crime. The Fifth Amendment also protects people from being forced to testify in their own criminal trial. To keep from testifying, the defendant takes the Fifth. Anyone found not guilty in a criminal trial cannot face double jeopardy. In other words, that person cannot be tried again for the same crime. The final clause of the Fifth Amendment addresses property rights. It states that no one will have property taken without due process of law. The one exception to this principle is the government's power of eminent domain, the power to take personal property to benefit the public. An example would be taking of private lands to build a public road. The government must pay the owners a fair price for their property. However, if the property that is taken was gained through illegal activities, then the person is not paid. The Sixth Amendment protects the rights of someone who is indicted for a crime. It states that the accused must have a quick public trial by jury. The accused person has the right to know the charges against him or her. The accused can also hear and question the witnesses testifying against him or her. The accused has the right to an attorney. If the person cannot afford legal services, the government provides an attorney. Sometimes the accused refuses his or her Sixth Amendment rights. For example, some defendants refuse the services of an attorney. Others choose to have a trial in front of a judge alone instead of before a jury. Defendants can bypass a trial by agreeing to a plea bargain. In these cases, the individual pleads guilty to a lesser charge. By plea bargaining, the defendants avoid the risk of conviction of a crime that may carry a greater sentence. The Seventh Amendment states that juries can decide civil cases. Sometimes an individual causes physical or financial harm to another person without committing a crime. In such cases, the injured party may sue or seek justice in civil court. Civil cases usually involve disputes over money or property. For example, someone might bring a civil suit against an individual who refuses to pay back a debt.